Hi, my name's Stephen, and today we're looking at Ephesians chapter 2. Paul continues this theme in this book of just wanting to lay really good gospel foundations, reminding this church he spent a lot of time with of the things that he had taught them. And in Ephesians chapter 2, he starts just by stating very clearly what the problem, what the issue is for all people. And don't know what issues you have in your life right now, don't know what the issues of your neighbours, your colleagues, your friends might say their biggest issue is. But Paul's very clear. He says our biggest issue is our sin against God that has alienated us from him. As he compares being in sin or being in that place as being aligned with the devil, lines it to being dead as well. And the fact that dead people can do nothing to save themselves. Giving ourselves to the desires of the world, sinful desires, the way we think, we do things, we say things, they are things that cause us to be separate from God and actually to be dead. As they're saying, spiritually dead. And spiritually dead people cannot make themselves alive. But thankfully, Paul then says this: but God, being rich in mercy, because of the great love with which he loved us, even when we were dead in our trespasses, made us alive together with Christ. He's reminding these Ephesians believers and reminding us that yes, we were once dead, but something miraculous happened. God broke in. That God did not leave us dead, even though we deserve to be dead, even though we deserve wrath and to be separated from him forever. He is rich in mercy. He is great in love, and he rescued us and made us alive through Christ's work at the cross, through Christ's death and resurrection. We now have a hope of being raised to spiritual life, actual physical life as well. And I love this phrase, but God. That so often we can make arguments about why we are undeserving, and or maybe even why other people are undeserving. It says, yeah, but God. What's he like? He is rich in mercy. That although we are sinful, although we were dead, he's the one who's miraculously able to bring us to life by the grace which he gives to us so freely and so lavishly, as we looked at yesterday in chapter 1. He's rich. He's not poor. Doesn't just give to us when it's convenient. No, he is rich and loves to give it to his children. What kind of love? It's a great love that grabs a hold of us, that raises us to life again. Let's turn that to praise to God today. Let's thank him that when we were once dead, God came and rescued us. It's not something, as he goes on later on this chapter, to say that we can boast in. No, it comes from him. It says this, in fact: for by grace you have been saved through faith. It's by grace that we've been saved, but through faith. Is that faith yours? No, because it even says this: and this is not your own doing, it is the gift of God. Even the faith to have believed in God has been given to you, that you might be saved, that you might know him. It's all a work of God. Let's make sure we give him all the glory and all the praise for it today.